Hello sir, good afternoon Sir Anton, good afternoon classmate. This is my report about a binary fission. So what is binary fission? Binary fission is a sexual method of reproduction used primarily by prokaryotic organisms like bacteria and archaea, where a single cells replicate its genetic materials and divide into two genetically identical daughter cells. So this is what it looks like. This is what the whole process of the binary fission, starting from this one until to the last one, which is called the daughter cell. Next is the key stage of the binary fission. DNA replication. The parent cell's single circulate DNA molecules begin to replicate from its origin of replication, creating two identical copies. So same na siya sa same na siya sa like parents nato after they intercourse is they makagama sila og kuan babies which is like daughter cell, and then kuan same with the this one. The biggest one is called the parent cell, which is after sa other example is like after sa intercourse nila and having a baby, it becomes into two type of cell, which is called the daughter cell. Next is a cell elongation and then DNA segregation. As the DNA replicates, the cell began to grow and elongates. The two newly formed DNA molecules then move to opposite endpoles of the growing cell, initiating their segregation. So this mo ni siya ang part sa katong kuan sa cell elongation. So magsugod na sila og kuan, magsugod na sila og inat sa by opposite side. Ang usa is padung sa left side, ang usa is padung sa right side, para makabuot sila into a new type of cell. Next is the symptom formation. New cell wall or septum start to form in the middle of elongated cell, beginning to pinch inward. So septum nga area is wala na ko siya ma-appeal dire sa ang drawing, pero which is kini siya after siya sa cell wall. Ang kaning nga black nga mga drawing ari sa kilid is mo ni siya cell wall, which is ang kaning dark yellow is mo na ang septum. Is a septum formation is mo ni siya ang katong part nga magsugod na jud og kwan, magsugod na jud og like after magtunga is magama na sa siya og bagong bagong septum para mo-protect sa cell membrane niya, which is kini siya nga part. As you can see na kuan sa drawing is digit sila, pero nana sila iyahay nga septum, which is carry o carry pika side. Dayon natunga na po digla ang cell membrane from this one into this one. So muna siya examples sa septum formation. A cytokinesis, or so we call it cell splitting. The septum continues to form and eventually completely divided the cell into two. This final splitting result in two separate identical daughter cell, each with its own copy of the genetic materials. So sa cytokinesis, kini siya part sa kanasan na jud siya. Karing duha is example siya sa cytokinesis or the cell splitting. As you can see nga natunga na jud silang duha, natunga na jud ang duha o na jud sila separation iyahay nga kuan part sa septum o sa cell membrane, which is kani sila is nanan na sila chances nga mo split na pud sila into bag-ong kuan, bago na pud nga daughter cell, which is magbalik-balik ra sila sa kuan, magbalik-balik na sila nga process mo na siya whole part sa binary fission, which is ang gikan sa kinadaktan the parent cell anong siya katunga hantong nga split na jud siya into two until nga direct na siya splitting. Well, ang kani nga area na po is na po sila chances nga mobalik na po siya into nganhi, which is matunga na po na siya balik, and then na po yung magkagaling yung daughter cell. So that is my full report about the binary fission all about. Thank you, sir, and goodbye.
Good evening, sir. I am Jervin Olayan Victor. Also, I'm report you and also tackle about the case stages of mitosis. This is the example of the key stage of mitosis stage. And firstly, mitosis produces two genetically identical diploid daughter cell for growth and repair. Firstly, one is the prophase. The cell chromatin condenses into visible X-shaped chromosome, and the nuclear envelope begins to break down a mitotic spindle made of microtubules and start to form. And two is metaphase. Metaphase, all the chromosomes line up along the metaphase plates, an imaginary line in the center of the cells. Each sister chromatid or chromosome is attached in a spindle paper from opposite pole. And the third is anaphase. The sister chromatids separate and are pulled by the spindle fiber to opposite poles of the cells. Once separated, each chromatid is considered as a full chromosome. And lastly, telophase. The chromosomes arrive at opposite pole and begins to decondense. A new nuclear envelope form around each set of chromosome. Cytokinesis and division of the cytoplasm usually begins during this phase of telophase. And that's all about telophase stage, and also the meiosis. The case stage of meiosis. Meiosis produces four genetically unique haploid gamete cells, sperm or egg, each with half a number of chromosomes of the parent cells. Meiosis 1 is reconductional division. Meiosis 1 separates homologous chromosome pairs, reducing the chromosome number by half. The prophase 1, metaphase 1, anaphase 1, and telophase. And the telophase 1 is the chromosomes gather at the pole and the cytoplasm divides, forming two haploid daughter cells. Each chromosome still consists of two sister chromatids. And meiosis to equalizational division. Meiosis 2 is similar to mitosis, separated the sister chromatids in each haploid cells. And also, the phase is prophase 2, metaphase 2, anaphase 2, and telophase. That's all about the meiosis. And when about the tackle of the each type of living organisms from plants to microbes, play a vital role in ecosystem by performing specific functions such as producing food, breaking down organic matter, and serving as food of the other, thereby supporting the interconnected web. And significant is they depend on other organisms for food, transferring energy through the food chains. This includes the herbivores, plants eater, carnivores, meat eater, and omnivores eating both plant and animals, decomposer, fungi, and bacteria. The significance is this microorganisms break down dead organic matter, recycling nutrients back into the soil and making them available for producer, and the process of crucial maintaining soil health and nutrition cycles. And the significance of the bacteria and protists is similar from the decomposer and fungi and bacteria. This is the ecological balance. The diversity of the life form ensure that ecological niches are filled, preventing a single group from the dominating and promoting stability within an ecosystem. And the nutrient cycle is all organism particles in cycle or essential element like carbon, nitrogen, and water which are fundamental for the continuation of life on Earth. Human uses also human depend on this diversity for resources such as food, clothing, medicine, and raw materials, highlighting the practical importance of every living organisms. And that's all for our reporting tonight. And thank you, sir.